All right, guys, and we're back. So this is part 2. We're talking about this karmic masculine, whoever this empress is. I haven't figured it out yet. We just went through a whole spew at the end of that last video. If you haven't watched that one, watch it first and then come back so you can pick up where we left off. Okay, so this mature woman, I said, who this empress? And they said a rich guy is not confused. So now let's see who this empress is. They didn't get the message of concern. Who this empress? Not chosen. He not confused who the chosen one is. This rich guy. He can't avoid and escape what he did. His crazy ass. He can't heal the situation. He wish he never invested. He finding out my spiritual rank. He finding out love spells don't work. This old dirty bastard. The chaos magic is returning back. He wasn't expecting to be exposed. This wasn't a bright idea. He didn't come up. This was not a good investment. So this is whoever this sister is, or cousin, or whoever this empress is. They wasn't able to steal my intellect. These is the two people who came for me. They traveled. He definitely traveled. And she got on the bandwagon. Child. So what was we on? Stubborn? He didn't get the message of concern that I would still be achieving my goals. Somebody is concerned because they not seen as high honor. They not getting this recognition that they was promised. Something was false, that they would be able to block me and that I would be sick. Somebody that did a reading for this priest covered up that he would lose his contract and that he wouldn't be seen as innocent and that nothing would change and that he wouldn't be able to balance shit out and that he would be the one in regret and that he, what the fuck? And that he wouldn't, or this is me predicting this shit, this is me giving y'all this reading, the fuck, and that he wouldn't, this sound like something that somebody else didn't tell him when he got a reading from them, that he wouldn't get what he manifested and he would be bothered as fuck. He bothered as fuck that people know that I'm not sick. That's why he didn't persevere. That's why he didn't get these means. Because I'm not sick. I repeat, I do not have an entity attachment. Come through, Holy Spirit. Come through for your girl. People is moving on from this guy because they finding out that he's the one who got everybody sick. I don't remember what card we was on, dang it. So did we do Dre Dream? Did we do Savings? Did we do Stubborn? I think we did. I think that was the Savings. Because I see clearly, I'm clairvoyant. A Cancer is finding out that somebody not my sibling. Oh my gosh. You see clearly, clairvoyant. They was expecting for me not to love myself, or he thought I didn't love myself. He thought I was backwards like him. He lost his gifts and he mad. This leader, this narcissist, this impersonating fake ass divine masculine. He would have gave me a love offer, but I'm not a Jezebel. Oh. He... This backwards ass Aquarius don't got no gifts no more and he mad. I'm an alpha and he's a narcissist. This divine masculine, he would have to be a divine masculine. He would have to be a divine masculine, in the upright, not a fake one, to give me a love offer. Because I don't do Jezebels. I'm not a Jezebel. He know he can't be a Jezebel with me because I would be hot on that ass knowing that he lying. And he ain't gonna be able to say that I'm crazy. Because I'm too high vibing for the bullshit. And I know what you're doing, so don't play with me. Exactly what the fuck I just said. Because I listened to my intuition. That's why I'm the high priestess. He wouldn't be able to run, avoid, or escape nothing. And his crazy ass didn't heal. Instead of healing and becoming a better person, literally stop doing the bullshit and crow the fuck up. He decided to say, nah, I'm gonna steal that shit. A Cancer. What's this self-love in the reverse? Maybe this Cancer didn't love themselves. Somebody is awakening that he don't love himself. Or why these people was saying that I didn't. It's because they was jealous and envious. That's why they wanted to bring me endings and can't. Because I'm not superficial. I'm not nothing that they said. That's why they can't trick me. That's why they can't be deceptive. That's why they can't do this fraud. That's why I'm still winning. It was a bad investment. Somebody wished they didn't invest with a sibling. Probably this nigga we just got done talking about. They didn't get the message of concern that they would be the one abused. Who awakening to what? Somebody is confused. How my finances is not blocked. You confused about all that? Somebody is confused how my finance is not blocked. How I'm not a witchy sister. How me and somebody was never lovers. And how I'm not a thief or they can't steal. He the one confused. Of course. I don't know what the fuck is the confusion. I'm not conflicted. He can't believe, I'm telling you, he can't believe his magic is not working. What's the confusion? He confused because he thought I was bound to him. And it's a no. Which is not shocking. Because you weren't genuine or authentic. So why would you think the soul contract has to be active and in good standings? Meaning you have to be treating me right for it to be active. Otherwise, we're not in good standings because I don't fucking like you. Right now, right? Yeah, you were never active and in good standings. So, contract revoked. I'm not bound. And somebody's access is blocked by my ancestors. Because you shouldn't have never tried to trick me and put me in poverty, knowing that I was a divine feminine. You shouldn't have never tried to isolate me. Don't be shocked now with your fake ass. I see clearly clairvoyance. That's how I know what you did. A backwards ass Scorpio is finding out that I'm the abundance. He didn't know that I was a role model. He didn't know that I wasn't a copycat. This player promised him some type of gift. He didn't tell him that I was extraterrestrial or about our soul contract. He finding out that he can't trap me and why I actually put up boundaries to this person. And that's why he wanted to take me out. That's what this Scorpio that worked with this cool guy is finding out. He finding out that I don't actually have an O. So he went to him crying, saying that I got him sick. And now his backwards ass Scorpio friend is finding out the truth. That he the toxic one. Something was false information. That this priest would be able to do divination on a star seed. That mean the readings, even the readings that he was getting done was not accurate. I'm cracking up. I am cracking up. This person tried to rob me, exploit me. He was not cautious. He was very unfair. And that's to be trusted. He tried to rob the rising star. He tried to rob me of my star. For some money. But I was never on drugs. He was supposed to get unexpected money for getting me on drugs. Now, how the fuck he was going to get me on drugs? How you was going to ease into that conversation? Hey, roll up real quick. Here, add this to there. Like, how you was going to add that in there? How you was going to say, hey, do this line. And I know for damn sure you ain't talk about no weed. Because I still smoke that. The fuck? What the fuck was you talking about I was going to be addicted to? Pills? How was you gonna make me take pills? How was you gonna make me, how? Oh, don't tell me that spell work too. I just don't ever see the desire for that. I can't even drink liquor. I don't even take pills because I be too motherfucking high and it ain't nothing you can do about that shit. And I don't like how it feels. I don't like the feeling of being out of my body. I don't like what that feels like. That's why I don't drink liquor. Give me a beer, give me some wine. I can judge the shit. I know if I have a beer, I'm going to be feeling good. I know if I have two, all right, now, girl, you doing something big. A shot, I'm sleep. One shot, I'm sleep. I'm out. There's no party. There's no turn up. There's no dancing. One shot and it's over with for you, girl. I might even throw up on some real shit. So what drugs? There's no spell work strong enough. Just like this spell work didn't work. You damn sure wasn't finna get me on no drugs. Now, nigga, now, come on now. Be for real. I'm insulted, okay? I'm insulted that you thought you was finna turn me into a bop. I swear, he really thought I was a Dusty or something. Or really, maybe, remember it came out earlier that he forgot that he was high off of my energy. Maybe my energy made him feel like he was the shit. It made him feel like big dog. And nigga, you got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. Yeah, because I'm too diplomatic, easygoing, sociable, idealistic, and peaceable. It's a no for me. That's why the voodoo turned back. That's why the death magic returning. Ooh, right now, I'm not in danger. This backwards ass nice guy is, and this backwards ass rich girl. Because I'm not demonic. They worked with this backwards ass community, or that's what this backwards ass community is finding out. An authority figure is looking into this community. They tried to rob the rising star. Wanted me in poverty so that they can glow up, remember? If they want something that I got, then that means that I can't have it because they're stealing it. They tried to take me out for this. Death ends, harm, inevitable. For an upgrade and some money. I'm cracking the fuck up. For an upgrade and some money. Wow. They tried to take me out. At least that's what they was expecting. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Now he wish he never agreed to this. Because something was false. That he would be seen as how. I told you that's all that nigga care about. Is being seen as somebody. Being seen as a rich guy. Being seen as the guy you want to be around. The guy you want to party with. The guy that all the girls want. Now he concerned. Because it's a time to be brave, my guy. Surprise. They finding out that I'm brave as fuck. This op. This person that worked for the ops. This flying monkey. He finding out. It's time to be brave. Because he ain't getting no abundance from this job. So now, all those people that worked with him, this community that he promised. I promise, bro. I promise, go. This is like retirement goals. We're going to have this much money. We're going to be doing this. He paints a picture for me. For you. Don't get it twisted. He painted the picture for these people. Glamour, intrigue by the drama. Okay? He painted the picture like they was just going to be living so good. Like it was the lick of a lifetime, okay? Oh, can I borrow this to do this? Oh, can I get that spell work on loan? Because I did this spell last moon cycle. And when that shit hit, I'm going to pay you. Oh, I promise by this time, she going to be out of here. And we going to be able to go in the courthouse by this time. We already got the judge. We already got the lawyer. By this time, we going to have this. Then next thing you know, we going to be just living it up. Right? Now he got all these people that worked with him looking at him. And he looking at the dummies, the goofies. Did we clarify this card? I don't even think we did this card. Is this the next card to this? Hold on now. Now we got to go back. Oh, we got to go back. Did we do this card? Like y'all gonna answer me or something. I can't remember. Anywho, now all these people looking at him. And he looking at this raggedy ass family that his retarded ass trusted for whatever odd reason. And they don't have no answers. What you want them to say? You the dummy that, and it's so crazy. They really do play with you like that. They really, I tried to tell him about this raggedy ass family and his friends that he was hanging out with and warned. I tried to tell them that they would. I told him they'd turn him inside out. He didn't believe me. Now look at your ass. This family, I told them they don't believe nothing they say about me for sure. I don't care what they say about nothing. You believe what the fuck you want. Don't believe nothing they say about me. Whatever they saying, it either never happened or it's old as fuck. I told him if you, and you know what the crazy part is? It's so crazy. Everything that be coming out on this, I told him. I told him what would happen. I told him what it was going to look like, what it was going to be. And if it wasn't like that, then this is what's going to happen. And look what happened. He did everything I told him what was going to happen. He did that shit. And now look at you, sad, like you didn't know. Not only did I tell you, your spirit team told you. And you decided to believe these people who you just held, who you really thought was somebody's. I mean, I'm sure everybody did. But you was just weak-willed and weak-minded and greedy as fuck. Confused. Fuck the hot seat. This nigga in hell, okay? This is hell on earth. Oh my good gracious. This is what he really look like. He don't know what to do. Like for real. He don't know what to do. He just want everybody to leave him alone. And everybody at him. They is at his neck. Or this could be this mama. I see 62 in that corner. That's her birth year. Supposedly. Damn. I'm just seeing so much. I'm just taking it in, y'all. My bad. This is just crazy. These motherfuckers really ruined their lives. They legacies, they generations, they bloodline. For money. You wondering why your family's struggling. Your granddaddy probably did some hoe ass shit. Your granddaddy probably did some hoe ass shit like this. That's crazy. Real quick, what's this family over here? Did we clarify this family? Somebody mad because they didn't know something. What they didn't know? They didn't know somebody. Who this divine masculine? What the fuck? They didn't know something about a divine masculine. They wouldn't have never invested. They didn't get in the message. A backwards ass sister. Somebody is mad they didn't listen to their intuition. Somebody, oh, this sister. She mad she didn't listen to her intuition about this divine masculine trying to be something that he not. She wouldn't have never invested. She didn't get the message. She was just focusing on winning. She didn't know that he was a trickster. She knew I wasn't superficial and that they wouldn't be able to bring me endings. That's a shame. Ooh. Ooh. God told this divine masculine to leave her alone. And he didn't leave. He stayed with her and was doing divination to make me sick, trying to block, hinder, and interfere because they was both jealous and envious. Look, and I'm speaking straight facts. It's game over to y'all weird-ass competition trying to bring me endings because you jealous and envious. This Gemini wasn't able to make me a victim. She wasn't able to block my finances because I was never infatuated with somebody because he was a motherfucking liar. Exactly. Lied about everything. It don't fucking matter. He lied about it. Did too motherfucking much. And he do too much. He a liar and he do too much. That's why they wasn't able to attach them to me because I was never thinking about him. I was never worried about him. Somebody is surprised about who this other woman is and how these people work together to be my ops and how I was their friend. He wish he never invested with her because he ain't able to heal things with me because I know this motherfucker crazy as fuck. He wasn't able to bring me no conflict or no legal issues, and the chaos magic is returning back to this old dirty bastard. I never did no love spells on him. I don't gotta do no love spells. My spiritual rank is to be a divine being. I spread love and positivity effortlessly. She just didn't want you to like me. Now y'all both share this entity attachment, and guess who don't? Me. Because you the toxic one. That's why. Don't be mad now. That's all I keep hearing. Don't be mad now. I don't know who said that. Don't be mad now. That's all I keep hearing. This person is paranoid, depressed, frightened, because he didn't get this money from this job. From doing this energy work. That was his job, to do energy work, to project, to lie, slander, and defame my character. This fake ass motherfucker. Not genuine and not authentic. Fright. Give me one more on the fright. Divine feminine. They wanted me to be depressed, so I didn't get my abundance pack. That was his job. It's time for me to be brave so that he can get some money. That's what he was supposed to be getting paid for. But he wasn't able to make me feel rejected. Something that's not shocking to a Virgo. They mad as fuck. That they lost their soulmate contract. How you mad that you slept with this? Fuck all of this. Fuck all the spell work and the life insurance policies and the fake death certificates and the insurance claims and the fraud and the stealing my identity and my kid's identity. Fuck all of that, okay? We ain't even talking about that. You slept with my maybe sister, cousin, person, whoever. You was just gonna skip over that? I mean, what's going on here? You was just gonna skip over that part? Fuck everything else. How was you gonna come back after? And then you did it on purpose, thinking that it was gonna hurt my feelings? Why would that hurt my feelings? Two dusty people getting together. Congratulations. 222 on the clock. 2222 on the clock. Why? I don't. Child, moving on. A Cancer was not genuine or authentic. Or maybe these is the people that wasn't genuine and authentic. All these people that's involved, they all worked with him. A Scorpio, a Cancer, and it was somebody else. They all was trying to control something. They collaborated. They was all manipulating, or they finding out that he manipulated them to collaborate. Somebody didn't know what I believed in. They didn't know if I sold my soul or not. If I was really pretentious, superficial, greedy, materialistic. They didn't know. But they didn't believe these lies either. They collaborated, united. They had faith that they would be able to slander and defame my character, and it's a no. They didn't want nobody to know that I was innocent. So they were sending me the evil eye. And here I am, independent, intelligent, and fearless, and strong. Somebody didn't know that I was an angel, that I had spirit guides, and that they wouldn't be able to emotionally manipulate me or steal my intellect. These people covered that up. They just told him to get in a relationship with me. Or something was an illusion that we was in a relationship, or that I would come back. When I ended things, that was the completion. It's game over for a Gemini. I know you fucking lying. Somebody didn't know that I was a spirit guide, that I was an angel, or that I had them. They wouldn't have never tried to emotionally manipulate me or steal my intellect. Somebody covered up something about a relationship. That this person was just in competition with me, this Gemini. That's why they wasn't able to make me a victim. That's why I'm not in sorrow. That's why my finances is not blocked. This group or this organization is finding out that I was never this person op. Here we go with this pick me asshole, and that somebody was never her divine masculine. I'm getting that feeling from the other read. I was never somebody op. Somebody was not somebody divine masculine. They wish they never invested. They didn't get the message. But here I am speaking straight facts and standing on it. And that's how they know that they ain't get what they manifested. Somebody didn't know about some money. Ooh, they just tried to isolate me for these people. This the isolation spell I think came out for her before. They didn't know she did this fraud in the background. Somebody didn't listen to their intuition about some money. I'm not isolated. They wasn't able to isolate me. Somebody paid them to do a love spell. They wasn't able to trap me to a divine being. So this is somebody in their little secret society. That's how this person found out my spiritual rank. It's because I'm genuine and authentic. That's why they can't corrupt me, or they wish they never took this bribe. Somebody got, that's how he got knowledge that this person is not chosen. Now things is changing. Ooh. Because they wasn't able to bind me. Ooh. Because I'm not karmic. Wow. Somebody was just committed to getting something out the courthouse, and it's a no. He said that we was married to get something out the courthouse, and it's a no. You ain't getting that come up. That's the come up that he ain't getting. That's the fraud that he did. So that's why he collaborated with his sister to act like me. That's how they start fucking on each other. Because she was in the courthouse with him acting like me. So that's how they got close. Working with this coven. I was never infatuated with somebody. I am not pessimistic, fatalistic, materialistic, superficial, or greedy. I was never enamored with somebody. That's why I don't got an entity attachment. Everybody that was enamored with him, everybody that he could glamour, that is who fell for this. For collaborating to get this real estate. We might as well pick up all of them and finish off this card. Real estate, wealth, investment, mega project, this cult. Somebody had faith in a cult. That I would agree to something, that they would get some type of contract, and it's a no. Oh, because of who I believe in, because what I stand on, this family, this cult, the secret society, didn't want me to get my contract, my abundance pack. They was obsessed with this, with me not getting this real estate, so that they wanted it. So they came up with this mega project for this wealth. Somebody got faith that I'm genuine and authentic. Or I get this because I'm genuine and authentic because I'm a starseed. That's why I get it. It's mine. And that's exactly why these people wanted to abuse me. Because they didn't want me to get my soul contract, my abundance pack. Real estate, wealth, investment, mega project. But they wasn't able to cause me destructions. Damn it. A third party is finding out that I don't got a kid with somebody. Or that they not getting a new beginning. Some other woman, other man. Because they wasn't able to put me in despair. They wasn't able to break my heart in order to get this gift. My finances is not blocked. Somebody wasn't able to corrupt me. Somebody can't heal something either to come back and do it again. They didn't know that I was extraterrestrial. They didn't know that they wouldn't level up. They wouldn't know that they wouldn't be able to steal my star. Something is not somebody's destiny. That's why nothing changed. They can't balance something out. They wasn't expecting for me to be guarded. This other woman, it's not her destiny for her to have my soul contract, and it's not his destiny for him to have my abundance pack. Things is out of control. These people tried to manipulate me. Something was just manipulation. I'm not going through destruction. Real estate. They shouldn't have never trusted that I would be going through destruction. And that I wouldn't get my abundance pack, period. Come through. Come through. That was not a bright idea. Come the fuck through. And that goes to this Gemini. This pick-me-ass, I want your karmic ass nigga. You fucking weirdo. You have ruined your life. Such a pretty face. And such a ugly, 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 ugly soul. Ooh, wait. Ooh, this girl is, you is just terrible. Not you, child. You wasn't successful, boo. You wasn't successful. Crazy part is, you fighting me over a nigga I don't even want. How you fighting over a nigga that's up for grabs? How are you fighting over something that's not even in my possession? Baby, go find it. I don't know where it is or what you gonna do with it or if it even wants you. But baby, you barking up the wrong tree. Look what it done got you. Somebody didn't get the message of concern. They kind of surprised. What was the message of concern? That a Cancer was backwards and that they was just projecting. This Cancer is changeable, moody, over emotional, touchy, clingy, and unable to let go. This Cancer couldn't let me go because I cut her off, I don't know, a couple times. So who knows? She was just projecting. Somebody didn't know that she was just talking about herself, using my name. We're going to call that her person. She was talking in her person. And it's all over the intranet. How all these people work together with these raggedy ass parents, whoever parents these is, because they was jealous and envious and didn't want me to be seen or be a role model. They all work for the ops. They all was third wheel enemies. This Cancer was an op with the other woman to this Aquarius. She was working for the ops. She was working with this Aquarius, this Aries, this sister, and this copycat Gemini pick me ass hoe. Oh, gotta be her. She out here. This pick me ass hoe. I was never the copycat. I ended up leaving him and never looked back. The Pisces ain't stalking no more. They didn't do their research. They didn't know that I was a beta. They finding out my spiritual rank now, though, and that I was genuine and authentic. That's why they can't bring me endings. And they also finding out that they can't escape the karma. This Cancer was projecting. She was a part of this group. She knew damn well I wasn't no op. She just had a duty to fulfill. This Cancer was projecting. So that people wouldn't invest in me. So that people didn't like me. Hello. And here I am telling the intranet. Somebody talking about how they don't got no protection from the spell work that's backfiring on them. They talking about this right now. This not so nice guy. He the one in danger from not being able to cause me no danger. I just said that. So this Cancer lied to him. Who this Gemini? It was false information that somebody was married to this Gemini or was gonna marry her, or that a commitment was hers. It was a false agreement, a marriage, some statements, some info, some documents. This Gemini is false. She was just committed to sending me the evil eye. This Gemini is false. Or this Gemini had false information that I wanted to make. I'm cracking the fuck up. Who the fuck is this Gemini? Whoever this Gemini is, maybe they got a reading done. She thought because this was my soulmate that I was gonna marry him, that we was gonna be married. She didn't know that I had a say so. The abundance pack is mine. It's not ours. It's mine. He's a part of my, was a part of my abundance pack. He's been replaced. She been evil-eyeing me this whole time because she thought that I wanted to marry her person. She didn't get the message of concern. Wow. If this was even her person, I don't know who this Gemini is. This Gemini came out with this Cancer. So it's giving the pick-me asshole and the obsessed best friend. This Cancer was just projecting. She knew I wasn't invested in something, or she wished she didn't put. Tell me more about this Gemini. Gift, reward, incentive, present. Who this Gemini? Something wasn't her star or something. What? This is the pick-me asshole. The weird ass bitch. What's the commitment? I was never lovers with an Ice King karmic masculine. I was never lovers with an Ice King or a karmic masculine. I was never married, or somebody was committed. This Gemini is finding out that I was never lovers with somebody, goddammit. Somebody that she was married to. Something was false that I made. Oh my gosh. Let me find out this Gemini is his wife. And she found out that we was married. That he married me. Whole time it was my sister. It was false information that me and him was married or would get married. She was sending me the evil eye, and I was never even lovers with this person. Who is Ice King? I'm not a thief. I'm not a witchy sister. That's why the rituals return back. She just figuring this out now. Oh, because he was lying to her, saying that the things that was happening to them was because of me. And now she finding out it's actually a backfire because he lied to you. So this is the wife from the other day that's finding out that I'm not the one that got them sick. He actually got it from a booty bumper or something like that. Or a gay for pay or some shit like that. I never was doing rituals to balance something out with somebody. That's why nothing changed for me. And that's also why you're not leveling up. Ooh-wee. This is crazy work. Who this Ice King? Somebody that I was never lusting after. Who the karmic masculine? I'm not into karmic masculines. Somebody don't want to be karmic no more because they got an attachment. So this is the old dirty bastard. He wish he didn't do too much. He got a entity attachment from doing too much, from sleeping with all these people. Oh, that's so sad. I wonder if this girl is a good person. Was she doing spell work with him? I wonder. I can't remember it on spot if it ever came out before. I'm pretty sure the wife was doing spell work. I don't know. Somebody nodding their thoughts. Well, I was never in my thoughts about him because he's a fucking liar. And I'm a boss ass bitch. I don't have to deal with no lying ass nigga. The fuck you lying for? First of all, we grown as fuck. If nobody's grown, this old dirty bastard, he grandpa status. And the fact that you still lying to bitches is diabolical. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Either you like it or you don't. Either you gonna fuck with me or you ain't. I ain't gonna lose no sleep about it. I promise. That's why I'm this boss. Remember it came out the other day that she was weak-willed and weak-minded. That's so unfortunate. His boss promised that I wouldn't be guarded to him. This player, that's what he told them. That's what he told him and her. And they finding out they can't steal. It's because these people lied. This the family line of them and these friends. This Cancer was projecting for somebody to move on from me. Somebody was obsessed with me, not she was obsessed with me not being happy. Oh my God. What's the investment in the reverse? She was projecting, telling somebody not to invest in me and to move on from me because she was obsessed with me not being happy. Wow. She told him that I was backwards and he ain't even look into it. He took her word for it. Wow. A backwards ass Scorpio. Got a reading done and found out that I was high vibing and that I wasn't crazy. This coven said that I was backwards, or they didn't tell him who I was. They just needed him to do this energy work real quick so that the karma hit you and not us. But good thing it's hitting everybody. Him and his wife. Him and the other woman. That's a shame. They can't steal a rich girl. Why she come out like that? Because I'm not scared. I'm not in danger. She not a beta. Who this rich girl? Took money to isolate me and she finding out why she can't isolate me. Who this rich girl? Not a role model. I think that came out for her before. This pick me asshole. Rich guy. Who this rich guy? Who this rich guy? Sick. That he wasn't able to make me a victim for this rich girl. He can't impersonate me because he blocked. His gifts is blocked for coming for me. I don't got no entity attachment because I was never enamored with him. I explained to y'all before. Her name is, dang, what is her name? Shadow Empress Tarot. She explains how these entities make people act. Her video's long as fuck, but you gonna learn so much about demons and entities and how they operate and why these people be doing and how it be happening. She go into detail too. And she had explained one time the entity that he conjured up is like some ancient shit that, like, even if you got a drop of jealousy, envy, or greed or anything like that, literally, I think I explained this before, say he be like, oh, that bitch is a whore, she used to cheat on me, and somebody who don't even know lie, not tell the truth, lie, and be like, you know what, you right. As soon as you agree with him, I think I just said this earlier about talking shit and people hyping him up, and that's the energy. Look at us making it come full circle. That's the entity that he uses. It attaches to you as soon as you agree. Awakening to what? To me being a divine feminine. That's why these people didn't come up. Because God said no. Somebody lost their gifts. And I'm still winning. Or they didn't know that I was the gift. That I had gifts. This guy here. And that I would still win. Period. 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 Because this who I is. Not no motherfucking Jezebel. The fuck? I'm glad you're finally waking up to this. That's how I know that these people are thieves and what they was doing for money. I'm not isolated, abandoned, and alone. The money come to me. These people lost their spirit guides. The spell work is returning back to them. I never agreed to something. Or I don't got no contract with this narcissist no more. That shit is dead. Because I'm not sick and I don't want to be with somebody who is. The fuck? From some divination that this not so nice guy was doing. And here I am not in danger. Because I'm not a witchy sister. That's why the rituals is returning back. Somebody ain't getting no come up because I left them before they could do their big plan. Do their big one. I was never in my thoughts about this person when I left him either. And to his wife, boo-boo, whoever you are, whichever one you are, if I would have knew he had a wife, number one. Number two, even entangled with other bitches on a level that's like you fuck with that person, like it's known that you fuck with that person, I would have never even dealt with him, okay? I don't talk to, for no married man. I never even had to turn down a married man. A married man never even tried to talk to me before. If he did, he didn't have on his ring. But nobody that, if you known for fucking with somebody, like that's who they fuck with, or even, y'all might got a little thing on the side, you can guarantee that I want no parts. I'm not sharing no dick. You just got me. It's just a no. It's just a no. You're not sliding your shit down my water slide and then going and playing in somebody else's pool. Hell no. It's just a no. It's just a no. I think that is the most disgusting thing ever in the world. And I've always been like that. This is not no new things. I've never had multiple sex partners. And if I did, trust and believe they was wearing a condom. I wasn't just out here fucking people ever. Like never in my life. I'm cool. That is so nasty. I'm just not a fan. And it blows my mind how many random people meet and be fucking as when they meet them. You're not finna tell me you that lustful. You're not finna tell me it feel that good. You cannot sit here and make me believe that the urge was just so strong that you had to do it to that person who you don't even know, that you just met a couple hours ago. Ain't no motherfucking way. Ain't no way. I ain't never went home with somebody from the club. I only had one night stand before, and that was because of me. I was actually partying with Jasmine back in our high school days, and she was sleeping with this guy, and he had a friend. And it was just like, we got a little double room, and I really just took one for the team, honestly. If you want to be completely honest for it, I took one for the team. I will never do that shit again. It was just so, it didn't last long. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. Anywho, yeah, no, it's enough for me. I ain't never been outside like that. I did fuck with this one dude. He had a girlfriend. But that was in my younger days. That was before I had kids. Don't hold me to nothing I'm talking about. Okay? After I had kids, I ain't been outside. My son is 9. Okay? I ain't did this shit in damn near a decade. Be for real. I did used to sleep with people, boyfriends and shit though. Back in my younger days. Not boyfriends. I guess it was only one person with a boyfriend. Everybody else was just fucking people. But once you got a girlfriend, I cut him off. But that was like my work bae. I just couldn't resist. He might be the only person I ever fucked with that had a girlfriend. Let me think about it. Hold on, what time is it? Okay, 48. I think he might be the only person I ever talked to with a girlfriend. Who else had a girlfriend? My girl got a girlfriend. Chevy though. Chevy something like Whirlwind. Was it anybody else? I don't think it was nobody else. I think he might have been the only person. Everybody else, they wasn't my nigga.